Hello, everybody.
Hey, everyone.
I'm slacking again. I forgot to set my thing up.
Okay, we are live. I can never know because sometimes the StreamYard's delayed. So everybody can hear us okay?
Yeah.
All right. Happy Tuesday, everybody. Kenny, are you still in here? Let me know because if you are, I'll put the link in here. So let's start. Okay, good. Danny D says she could hear us. Good.
Yep.
All right, so let's start at the top. We've got Cruise Nuts in the house from far away. Did anybody find out where he is yet?
Oh, yeah. I know where they're at.
The secret's out of the bag?
No, the secret's not out of the bag.
Well, it is out of the bag if you know, Eddie.
Well, I know where they are, but I'm not going to say.
So
That's a first.
So the secret is out of the bag, but it's still private. All right.
Let them enjoy their time.
Yes. Enjoy. We've got Kenny. Hello.
Kenny.
And we've got Reza. Hello, and welcome. We got Miss Betty J. Gathers in the house.
Betty.
Hello.
Betty.
And we got Danny D in the house.
Danny says, "Oh, Eddie, I didn't see you there. Dude, I'm big enough here. Girl, what's wrong with you?"
And we got Mike and Rihanna. Hello and welcome. And we got Scrow's Nest. Welcome.
How you doing?
And let me put this in here for Scrow's Nest and Mike and Rihanna and Kenny. If the three of you want to come up, I'm going to put this in here.
Hey, Bruce.
Right. And let's see. Sound is good, loud and clear. Good. And we got Lori Barber in the house. Welcome, Lori.
Thanks for coming in. Lori, nice to see you. Najuma, Mr. G. Wow.
Let's see. We got Mom of 4 boys. Welcome.
Thanks for coming in.
And we got Bama Nola. And I just watched your video a little bit ago. Bama, good video.
What's going on?
And we've got Bruce from Ocean to Ocean. Welcome.
Bruce, I got my blindfold.
And just real quick, if you everybody subscribe to everybody in the channel, but make sure you check Ocean to Ocean out because is it 9:00 tonight?
Yep. 9 p.m.
9:00 Eastern time. He is doing a love and marriage show tonight. So make sure you turn on that notification. We've got Scratch and Pete. Hello and welcome.
What's going
on? Let's see. Love you, Eddie. Have to pick on you. And we've got Najuma Brown. Hello and welcome.
Thanks for coming in.
And we got Mr. Tranquilo in the house.
What's going on?
And let's see. We got Law Jones. Hello and welcome.
Hello.
And we got Jennifer. Jennifer, I sent you a message. I wasn't sure if you wanted to come on tonight or what, but I posted the link if you want to hop on here. Betty says we love love and marriage. Yep. It's gonna be funny. You need to come on. And let's see.
What can you do?
Not much. What's going on here?
Not much.
I got a full baby right here, as you see.
Yep.
So real quick, guys, make sure that you're checking out everybody on the panel's channels. And if you're in mine and you want to share your channel, do #DFun. If you're in Mike Clock's our Clock Family Adventures do hashtag Clock, and Eddie's is hashtag ELS. And I'm not sure. Kenny, do you have Nightbot?
I've got Stream Elements.
Okay. Well, do you have a when they go to your channel, do you have a hashtag or something for them to share their channel?
I have it set up. I think with for mods that are moderators on my chat.
Okay. Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
So if you check out his moderators will probably share your channel out. Okay. It looks like Jennifer is working. Okay. So,
Don't pay for themselves.
do what? What
I said
Clock?
cruises don't pay for themselves.
That's right. They do not. They do not. Did you book any Clock?
I have not booked any. My wife would be freaking out if that was the case. It'd be a real
Wants to
fun.
book some. I could tell by the smile on his face. He has some in mind.
I always want to book some.
Hey, Patty, Southern Kitchen, welcome in. If you want to share your channel and if you're in mind, do hashtag defund. Let some people check your channel out. So which one do you have in mind that you want to book, Clock, if you could?
Well, for sure, Utopia, but I'm still looking at like some of those like 20-day ones. Bill's got me all jealous when he did that 20-day one.
There you go. Scrow's Nest, I just put it in there again. Hey, Bang, welcome.
Hello.
Somebody's echoing, I think. Or maybe that was just then. Wow, Eddie, so I'm surprised you're not doing Taco Tuesday. Well, you're kind of doing Taco Tuesday with Doritos, I guess.
Yeah, you could have thrown some ground beef in there and made it a walking taco.
Yeah. Yeah. So we had some issues. I don't think I said it on the live earlier. I think we were still off. But it is 88 degrees here in Florida, and we've had AC problems. So my week did not start off so great.
It's all right.
But we're doing good now. Thank goodness.
Yeah, we had AC problems last week, and fortunately, the guy came right out that day and fixed it. So.
What's going on?
Well, that's
Talking about heat.
What's the temp there?
Here in Arizona?
99.
99.
Ooh.
Yeah, a little warm.
Yeah.
But you know, it's a dry heat. So.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Betty just said it's thundering by her, so it must be moving this way because it is getting a little dark out.
67 in South Atlanta right now, so I'm happy. I'm very happy.
I wish it was 67 here. I'm not ready for summer yet, guys. I'm really not.
Summer's been kind of slow for us up here. Normally it goes straight from winter to summer. It's like no fall, no spring whatsoever. It goes from 40s to 80s. And we've been in the 60s and 70s most of the time.
Oh, that's beautiful. I wish it could be like that year round.
Yep.
Yep. Oh, Bang, I hope you're feeling better. He said he's just recovered from being sick for over a month. Ooh. So welcome in, Mike and Rihanna Adventures.
Hey.
What's going on?
Not much.
I saw you up driving around the other day.
Wait, Mike wasn't driving, was he?
No,
He didn't have his license.
Oh, now it's revealed.
No, I'm just kidding.
In my back, because I was spinning. In my back?
Yes.
Okay.
Law Jones says they have everything blooming at once. Where's he?
upstate, either Ohio or Michigan, somewhere up there.
So he's up near you, kind of, Mike.
Yeah.
Rihanna, Mike and
Well,
Rihanna. I gotta say Mike and Rihanna. You don't know which Mike I'm talking to anymore. Yeah.
You are on the policy. You have 2 mics.
That's right.
You're good.
Stereo.
That's right. So how was the
Great
car
Lakes.
show, Kenny? Last we saw you, you were going to a car show.
It was good. I got to see quite a bit of old cars parked along the side of the road and stuff. So, and yeah, I really enjoyed it. I'm trying to soak up the last few days I have here in Michigan, because I start heading back to Spruce Pine, North Carolina, Friday morning early, like at like 3 a.m. in the morning.
Oh,
Wow.
Yeah, because
Crystal driving you down?
yeah, Crystal's driving me down, but it's like a 10.5 hour drive. It's like a 10.5 hour drive from Michigan. So
Actually, I thought that would be more than that. So 10 and a
yeah.
half doesn't seem too much.
well, it's one of the reasons why she's leaving kind of like really early in the morning, Friday morning. So, and
Yeah.
then she's heading over to for Memorial Weekend. She's heading her and Miss O and her daughter, well, her daughter's boyfriend, is heading over to Pigeon Forge, Gallenberg. So
Gotcha.
for Memorial Weekend. So
That's cool. Looks like Shantirement joined us. Hello and welcome in. So Mike and Rihanna. Oh wait, you're muted. How do you guys what's your process for passports up in Canada? How does that work?
We have to put an application in, and it takes about 3 months, I think it is, to get our passports.
Oh wow. I'm wondering how long it takes here. I need to check mine because mine might be expiring soon.
Yeah, it's been taking quite a while.
Yeah. I think my son's on maybe 9 or 10 weeks right now from when he put his in. Now, he didn't do the speed expedited one. His buddy did the expedited one. I think the expedited was supposed to take 10 to 13 weeks, and the regular is supposed to be 13 to 16 weeks. And his buddy's already got his like 3 weeks ago. So they put it in like a week apart from each other.
I want to say mine expires in 2025, but I better double check. I don't want to book the booze cruise next year to find out I can't go because I have an expired thing.
Even if it's 25, you may want to reapply now.
Yeah, but I have to wait because I'm going on a cruise and I can't not have my passport, right? Don't you have to mail that? You have to mail your passport to renew it, don't you?
Yeah, I think so. If I recall.
Yeah.
It's not good for the last 6 months of it, though.
I gotta remember to look at it tonight then.
I'm good for I think 10 years on mine.
But can't some countries you go to, you just need your birth certificate, right?
Yeah, most of the time on a cruise, you only need your birth certificate. The issue is if for some reason you got stuck on an excursion or something that you booked off the cruise, to get home from that country, you need a regular passport.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're late getting back to the ship, you're a pier runner and you don't.
Yeah.
Come on now. I'm not a pier runner.
Did you see the picture the other day of those 2 women on the mobility scooters trying to get back to the ship? So.
Oh, I just looked that up.
Well, it's a
Oh,
bad name.
wait. You know what? Actually, Scrow's Nest, I had a question for you.
Oh,
Was it Sunday or Saturday? You were doing a premiere, and I missed the premiere, and I went back to go watch it, and I couldn't find your video.
oh yeah.
Me
Well,
too.
should have been there. Because
Me
I've been
too.
doing like a daily premiere every day at like 9:08 Pacific time, and it's just a little 1 minute short, about a quote about traveling or cruising. So
Yeah, because I went back in Saturday because I missed it, and I couldn't find it.
So happened to me too.
you couldn't find it either?
Yep. Nope.
Oh, really? Huh? That's weird. So
Yeah,
I
because
don't know.
I was like, wait, I missed it. I want to go back and look. And I went back and I was like, where is it? Hey, Together We Travel, welcome in. And Trent and the SIP, welcome in.
Yep.
Howdy. Oops, over here.
Make sure you're liking not liking, but make sure you are going to everyone's channels and sharing out your channel. If you're in mine, it's #defun to share your channel. Oh yeah, it just got really dark here, Betty. Woo! If I lose power, I'll have to log back on through my phone. I don't want to leave you guys hanging
Normal Florida rain.
like Eddie did.
I just ain't want to pull an Eddie.
Pulling Eddie. So yeah, Eddie, you're sending us your rain. It looks like it's about to really storm.
How
We
you guys
need
get
it.
flooded?
We
Watch
got
it'll just
sunshine
blow
over
right
here.
over us.
We got sunshine over here in Michigan.
And it's probably nice, cool weather in Michigan and not 89 degrees like it is.
Well, it's
here.
actually 77 today.
That's nice.
No, that's not nice.
It's better than almost 90, Eddie.
Well, yeah, but I'm in good 67, so I'm good. I'm happy with that.
You keep your AC on 67?
It's gonna take me a while to get used to the warm weather down here again.
Yeah, Eddie, what do you keep your AC on in the summer?
We usually do 62.
What? 62?
Yeah,
That is cold.
yeah.
Holy, that's like a cooler.
I don't even want.
No.
I don't even want to see that electric bill.
What are you storing meat?
Yeah.
You wouldn't like it. You wouldn't like it in my own house. If I had my own house, I'd be having anywhere between 70 and 72.
I could deal with that, but
You all wouldn't like my house because I've kept it at 77 for a while.
oh my God,
When I was working at the power plant down the street, the power plant was 120 degrees in there. So 77 felt like it was great.
yeah.
Oh, we keep ours at 74.
Yeah.
That's too warm.
We keep ours at like 76, 77, in that area.
See?
62. Holy cow. You could like not even have to put meat in your freezer.
Yep.
They like to
Leave
wear
it
their
out.
winter coats all year.
You know, we'll eventually start moving it higher once we get used to the warm down here. But, you know, for right now, that's what it is.
Cruising
Like,
at
refrigerator,
73
you're gonna freeze
degrees
the
all day
food.
long. Got to wear long sleeves. Long sleeves if it's 73. That's no thank you.
We have ours set to 71.
Well, that's
Fahrenheit
cool
or
too.
Celsius?
Why is it I live in the hottest place and I got mine the highest temperature?
It's
Because you don't want
used to it.
you don't want the highest electric bill.
Well, I don't worry about that too much anymore. We went solar. So
Like said, Randy, 77 feels good when you go inside from your place.
well, that's true. Yeah, that's like
So-
going into a house 62 degrees. So,
Yeah.
You know.
Well, Clock
Like
has
said-
both of his ACs out right now.
Luckily, it's been nice. I'm gonna have to call an actual company tomorrow because if my buddy can't make it out there in the next couple of days, I know the heat's coming.
We got somebody else new in here, Sienna the Explorer. Hello.
Hello,
welcome
Sienna
in.
the Explorer.
Welcome. Yeah, so Clock, we had to sleep with our air off the other night, and I thought I was going to die. I was up all night. Like, I couldn't. It was awful. I had every fan blowing.
Yep.
So, good luck to you tonight. But then again, it's not 85 degrees like it is here at night.
It's only...
Uh-oh, he's talking to somebody about dinner.
His wife, the queen of the house.
No, 70 degrees. I was asking Alexa what the temperature was.
Oh.
It's going to have a low of 54 tonight. So.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Oh,
so
you can sleep with the windows open at 54.
That's what we're doing. We're leaving the windows open all the time because of the downstairs.
Eddie still wouldn't have his windows open at 54.
Oh, no. Oh, the windows here are closed. It could be snowing, I say, and that's the only way the windows might be open a little bit if it's snowing outside.
Hey, Will G. Oh, his AC is out too.
Yeah.
Wow, it's contagious.
Ooh, yeah.
For some reason, they happen to break down, when it start beginning to get warm, somehow they break down. Oh my God.
We should all be in the AC business making some money right now.
Look at Bama. It was 95 here and I was wearing long sleeve. Dude, because you don't want to get burned. But not late. Yeah. Hello. No, not Russian wind. You're not late.
Oh, you're not
You're
late.
never late, Russian wind.
When I was working at that plant, they made us they put in a safety thing that we had to wear long sleeves. And like I said, it's 120 degrees in there. So it was terrible.
Yeah.
You'd have to take extra clothes with you and change your clothes during the day because your shirts will be wringing wet.
Drinking a lot of water too.
Yep.
That's not. Wow. I would have had a heart attack myself. I can't take that much pressure and heat. My pacemaker will start going like, dude, get me out of here.
Yeah.
Wow. No wonder, Woody. Holy mama.
23 years old. Holy cow.
It's time for a change. Brand new one.
Yeah. Would you rather work in 120 or negative 32? I say negative 32 because I can layer up.
That's right.
Well, so I've done the 120, so I know I can handle that. So I don't think I can handle the negative 32.
It's like Sherry says, dress up.
Understand?
Yeah, layer up.
I use my hands, and if I can't feel what I'm doing, like putting screws in and stuff like that, I can't do anything.
They make gloves for that.
Not very good ones. I've had to layer gloves and everything else, and it's still.
Well, they're expensive, but you could get them. Yeah. I used to work at a Burger King in Miami. That's how I got used to the cold weather, because I used to take care of the freezers. When the delivery came in, I got so used to it that I was going in shorts and shirts, and minus 10 degrees in there. And I went in like nothing, fixed up the whole place, cleaned it up, put the new stock in, then out. So by the time I moved to New York, I was ready for the cold weather.
Yeah.
The thing is,
hi, Mama, 4 boys. Welcome in.
Hey, Mom.
Hey, Mama, 4 boys.
The thing is, my body now doesn't take the cold weather too nicely. But I'm able to stand out there now, 19 degree or 20 degrees easily in shorts and shirt. You're just going to hurt later,
It probably gets in the negative where you're at, Mike and Rihanna, right?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
It gets down to minus 40 here.
Mm-hmm.
That's like a heat wave for you, isn't it?
So really then his high electric is probably during the winter.
Yep.
Not the summer like the rest of us. So yeah. And then what about your car though? Like, do you have to do something special to your car in the winter time up there?
Just plug it in.
Plug it in? What?
Plug it into the car. Maybe we have to plug it in because it's about block heaters here in Canada.
Glow plugs and all.
Yeah.
And then what about your tires, right? You got to have winter tires.
Nope.
No?
They call it all season.
Oh, okay.
Wait, so what does plugging your car in do? What does that do?
It helps your battery, I guess.
Well,
Because
Well,
it
The
heats
oil
the
warm
block.
and everything.
Keeps the
Heats the
fluids
block
from
and keeps the fluids
freezing
from
up
freezing.
too.
Yeah.
that's kind of cool. So I guess like every house is built with like special garage, like electric, right? You
No,
probably have to have
Just
high
use the
voltage.
extension cord and just plug it into your
Yeah.
house.
Your house.
It's a 120 volt plug.
Huh.
Like most diesels have them, because even in my area, if it gets too cold, they tell you to plug your diesel in.
Oh.
Yeah, when you buy the car, doesn't it come with the cord already attached to the engine?
Yeah.
Plug it in.
Because I know, like, if you buy, let's just say you bought a Tesla, like an electrical car, you have to have a special outlet.
Well, that's like a
That's
220.
totally different.
Yeah.
That's too different.
I just saw a big flash of lightning, so you might hear a big crash in a second.
You hiding already? You gonna fall? You gotta run to the closet.
Yeah, run to the closet. What?
No, I was gonna say Andy M. You know, run to the closet, run to the storm cellar.
Yeah.
Wizard of Oz, you know, Andy M. I forget it.
Andy M.
You know, if you got to explain the joke, I guess it wasn't that funny. So.
MT Homestead, welcome in.
Hey, MT Homestead.
AMT.
Welcome in. So, who's all on this love and marriage show tonight?
Tune in at 9 p.m. You find out.
Well, we already know you're on there, Eddie. Who else? Well, Clock, you're on there.
Yep.
Who else?
Let's let the people surprise tonight, 9 p.m. Let them
All
come
right.
in.
So, everybody, tune in to Ocean to Ocean at 9 p.m. tonight.
This
Right.
is the man telling us to keep something secret that he couldn't keep something secret for 2 seconds.
That's true.
For 2 seconds.
It's like, I don't want to tell anybody, but we're going to do a cruise.
I
I don't want to tell anybody.
And
But it's
here's
on
the
the Paradise.
date, and I just can't tell you who you're booking with. But
Yeah.
here's the date, here's the cruise. But it's a secret.
That secret booze cruise.
right.
Leave that date open. Don't book anything. Lori
Jennifer-
Barber said, when I was in Nashville, Tennessee, I bought a car from Minnesota that had a plug, and my car started every morning, and the heat came right on. The stuff I learn about people up north, opening a pool, plugging in your cars. We don't have to do any of that down here. Eddie, are you keeping it a secret? But we'll know it's you. LOL. He didn't keep himself a secret. He said he was on there. He's just keeping everybody else a secret.
Find out 9 p.m.
He'll text you on the side and tell you though.
Ocean to ocean.
Yeah, Bruce
Hey
is here.
T-Dub, welcome in.
Hey, T-Dub.
Oh, T-Dub. I called you T-Tub. T-Dub.
Cruise Nuts narrowed it down for you.
Yep.
Not Cruise Nuts. They won't be on there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I won't be on there either, so that narrows
Yep.
it down some more.
And I'm not on there either, so that'll
get your
narrow
board
that down
down.
a little bit.
Get your board out and start slashing names off. Who done it?
Embarkation Nation was on last time, so they're not on it. You got your whiteboard out there, Clock? That's funny.
How about you, Eddie? You got your whiteboard?
No.
No.
So
My wife's not
Trent,
even here.
I think everybody in this panel has been on a cruise except for Mike and Rihanna.
Rookies.
Everybody else in here has been on a cruise.
Okay, I got a question for you then. All right. So everybody talks about like tipping all the time. Tip the room steward. Blah blah blah. You go on an excursion. How much do you usually tip them, or do you not tip them? Like the tour operator.
Well, I will tell you right now that Mike will not tip anybody. He's too cheap to do
Yeah,
so.
but he's not Canadian. Oh, sorry.
No. The Mike I
Oh,
bought
that
you.
Mike. Oh, I was looking at the wrong
The
Mike.
Baltimore Mike.
Oh,
He's extremely cheap.
Don't call me Baltimore. You can call me Maryland, Mike. Don't call me Baltimore, Mike.
A Baltimore Mike will not tip. So don't ask
Well,
him.
it depends. I guess it depends how good they are, right?
well,
And it also depends. If I'm with my parents, I make them do the tipping. I don't.
yeah, there you go.
But
Wait, we
if
mentioned
they're like,
tipping.
if
He
they
falls
go
over.
like, if they're above and beyond or something, then yeah, I'll tip them. But if they're just like, then I don't.
But I mean, usually you give more than a couple of bucks or something like that, or
Yeah, I
$5.
usually give them like 10, 20 bucks.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Depending upon how much they do, yeah,
yeah. Well, that
$10,
was
$20.
depends on how often they beg you for money too, where they're constantly reminding you, hey, tips go or help us
Yeah, I
out.
don't.
You know,
If they do that, they get less of a tip.
yeah, that's the way I look at it too. You know,
But if you know your stuff, like you're telling me all the history of the island and stuff when we're
Right.
on tour,
right?
then you're going to get more money because you're
Yeah.
actually going above and beyond most of the tour guides.
Yeah. I was on an excursion and the guy kept going on about you rich Americans and stuff. And, okay, I'll just hang on to my money and be a little more richer, I guess. So, but I found it actually in a way insulting. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And especially like the Alaska ones, because those people they're seasonal.
Right. Well, that one, yeah, they're only working like
granted,
4
their
months or so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Their excursions are a lot more expensive, but I understand why, because
Mhm.
they're making all their money in one season, right? And so
Right.
I try to tip them as much as I can. And a lot of them do. They really do go above and
Oh,
beyond.
yeah.
Yeah.
Now, do you book most of your excursions through the cruise line, or do you book them independent, or kind of a mixture?
I've never booked one through the cruise line.
Yeah.
Well, I used to not always do it through the cruise line, but then when we went on an excursion in San Juan, we got stuck on the interstate, and luckily we were with the cruise line excursion because we were delayed for like 2 hours and the ship had to wait for us.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Otherwise it would have left. So yeah, or unless it's like something right near the port, I might not.
Right.
But I learned my lesson then. Definitely do it through the cruise. And some people did get left because what happened was the interstate closed and there was no way around it. And we got back 2 hours late, and then they took off. But the people that were behind us on the interstate didn't make it. That weren't booked through the cruise line, right? That just did their own thing. So yeah, they left people. So yep.
Well, the highways it's blocked on both sides with those barriers. In Puerto Rico.
So I try to book always with the cruise lines, unless it's something that it's first thing in the morning and we're going to be there for all day, and it's somewhere right near the port, then I might not. But
most of the time when I do it, I get off the ship first thing in the morning and I hit something that's only like a couple hours long, to where we have a ton of time before we leave.
Right.
So there's nothing there should be no reason why I don't make it back to port.
Yeah, because we usually tell them, if you're supposed to be back at 4, we tell them, well, we want to be back 2:30, 3 o'clock at the latest.
Yeah.
And so, if they have to cut out a shopping stop, then they cut out a shopping stop to accommodate us.
Yep.
You've seen one T-shirt, you've seen them all, type thing. So.
Yep, you're right.
That's for sure.
So learning the do's and don't. Yeah, that's right.
Yep.
But actually, I think we do kind of a mixture. It just depends. So, and also where you're at. I mean, I'm more apt to book things not through the cruise line, like if you're in Alaska or Hawaii or something, because figure you're still technically in the U.S., I guess. So and I figure I can get around. Well, sort of speaking, I can get around. But
Yep, completely right.
yeah. But I mean, I look at the fact of the language barrier too. If because I don't speak Spanish, so could be in trouble that way. So,
Well, and that's what happened when we got stuck in San Juan. They brought somehow the carnival excursion director or something got onto our bus. Somehow he made it onto the shuttle when we were stuck on the interstate. I don't know how, but he got on and he was talking to the driver in Spanish. Nobody knew what he was saying because nobody spoke the language, but my boyfriend did. So he was kind of like translating it for us because everybody was like panicking. They didn't know what the heck was going on. So you're right. Sometimes when you're in those countries and you don't know what they're saying, it could be scary.
mm-hmm.
Now, there are some countries like Roatan that if a tour company such as we went with Real Deal Roatan excursions,
Mm-hmm.
Roatan actually fines a company if any passengers are late back to the ship. So the country of Roatan will fine the company if they get anybody back to the ship late.
Yeah, I've heard of that at other ports too. That they'll do that. So, and they all, these companies like Viator and stuff, they're well aware that they're going to be in big trouble if they don't get you back there, and if they're getting a bad reputation. So,
yep. They know how powerful the internet is now.
Sorry, I didn't see CruiseNet came in. Go on, Mike.
I was just saying they know how powerful the internet is now. You do one bad thing and then they blast you on the internet saying that you're a terrible place, and then you're going to lose all your business.
So Eddie, do you have for this secret booze cruise? Do you have any like excursions that you're definitely doing, or are you looking?
No, nothing yet. We're still working on that, but no, nothing yet. I don't even have a hotel in Tampa secure yet. So
I thought we said we were all staying at Sherry's house.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. She was complaining the other day about her bed being too small for everybody. So
I don't even know where I'm going to be living next October.
See what I mean?
Yeah, always the excuse.
Yeah, she's gonna put us outside in the by the pool.
Since you may be moving anyway, just take into account that you may need sleeping arrangements for like 50 people.
That's right.
Eddie, you're going zip lining with CruiseNet?
Yes.
Oh.
Together.
Tandem. That for you?
Yeah, we're gonna
tandem
at the same time.
Yeah, we'll have to vlog it for you.
Yes, because that might be it,
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Canadian fam.
Hey, Canadian Family Life.
Yep.
And so if anyone's in the chat that wants to, Scrow's Nest is a good channel.
Sorry, excuse me.
Sorry. Scrow's Nest is a good channel to watch. Like if you're looking like for like cruises with getting around on a scooter and stuff, you might want to check out his channel because he has some great videos on that.
Yeah, if you're like traveling with grandma or something, to put it bluntly.
Randy, you need to show Kenny how to deal with a scooter because he doesn't drive too well.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, this guy here below me.
Yeah.
He will smack into everybody. Get out of my way!
Hey, Mark the Shark, welcome in.
Get on, right, Kenny?
I don't hardly use a scooter that much.
That's what I mean.
I use a walker. So
yeah, me too. I use a walker too, and then I've been trying to tell my wife that I want to use a scooter in one of these days. She kept saying, "You need to walk. You need to walk. You need to walk." But if I need to walk, I'm slowing her down because I don't walk as fast as she does. In New York, you gotta move. So,
well, you know what the problem is. Once you get the scooter, she's slowing you down at that point because you can just haul away.
She might be hopping in it too with me.
Yeah, exactly. So. 'Cause I'll do that all the time. I'll just take off and go and then stop, wait for my wife to catch up, and that's
So,
We'll see.
how considerate I am.
so Randy, is she in a scooter too, or just you?
No, she's on her feet. So
Hey, Carmen, welcome in.
Do you find it hard to get around the cruise ships with a scooter? Or?
no, not really. And and surprisingly too, you'll hear these stories about these people that well, I mean, they may hate scooters, but people are more than willing to help you. Get on the elevator, get off the elevator, and stuff like that. And it's very, it's like life. Very few people are really jerks on the ship. So
Yeah, but you get and you even me with the walker. That's the only thing I don't like about embarkation day.
right.
I cross on those elevators and I have to wait and wait and wait because I have the walker.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not gonna rush. I'm not. I just let people. That's why I'm glad that they let handicapped people first.
Right.
With after the Haven or whoever Diamond or whoever they are, they go in, we follow. So by the time we go in, it makes it a little easier. I still have got to wait for elevators anyway, but at
Right.
least it's easier than waiting for the whole crowd to come in and then forget about it.
Yeah, and the other thing is too is if you get like a bunch of scooters or wheelchairs, whatever, waiting for the elevator, those elevators aren't all that big. So you're
Yeah.
lucky if you get two people, moving up and down on the
Yeah.
elevators. So,
One scooter and one walker because two scooters back to back, it's tight.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
Got that right? Yes.
So
Like
what
exactly.
about like when your car and stuff? Like if you're driving to a port, like how do you? I guess you don't actually put it in your car, right? It folds up.
Oh yeah, mine folds up, and
Oh.
and I've got a bag I put it in. So it's like when I get to the airport, I drive it down the jetway right to the door of the plane, and we fold it up, we bag it up. Baggage handlers take and they put it under the plane. Then when we get to if we're doing a connection, they bring it back up to me, and
Have y'all ever had that happen?
YouTube crashed. Oh. Huh.
YouTube crashed.
Anyway, they'll bring it back up to me, and I can drive it, to the next gate, and just keep repeating that. So usually, like say, if I'm going to Miami, we'll fly from Tucson to Dallas. They bring it back to me in Dallas. I drive to the next gate, bag it up again. When I get to Miami, they bring it to me again. I don't pick it up in baggage, and then oh, that's a good picture. And then I got the scooter, so
Yeah.
Hey, Tiffany Lava Shark, welcome in.
Hey, Tiffany Lava Shark.
What I was going to say, I'm editing right now a disembarkation video from Long Beach. So,
California.
and you can see there, because actually I showed the elevator, the opening, and you can see it's not very big, and there's a line of scooters waiting to get on this elevator. So,
Hey, Lone Cross MTP, welcome in. And yes, Betty, thumbs up, everybody, and everybody chat. Give a thumbs up.
Betty's gonna find you and smack it. I'll tell you a few things. Coño. Hit that bell.
I guess Betty still has power. She's still here. It stopped here. I think it blew over us. Hey, Carmen Lynn for the win. Welcome
The Lord
in.
knows what He's doing. Escape you.
Uh-oh,
Betty
we
in
lost
Florida,
somebody. Who did we just lose?
oh, Kenny.
Kenny.
Oh.
That was rude.
Whose clock is that?
Randy, you make
Who's
me.
that?
Oh, that's ours.
Yeah, Randy makes me
It's,
feel like I'm in a Catholic church. Every time I hear that, like la la ba la la ba 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 da da.
I think that is the chime.
Yeah.
Now Nettie Living Free Zip Codeless. Welcome in. Hey, and Darty, welcome.
Hello.
Hello.
Welcome in.
Oh, it's morning. Yes, she's in morning on her side.
Yes, it's morning over there. So Mike and Rihanna, what's your
Yep.
next video? I missed your driving around town. I need to go back and watch that one.
Our next one's coming up is our hot air balloon festival.
Ooh.
Nice.
That's good. That's a cool thing.
Is that close to where you live?
Yeah, it's right in town.
Oh, that makes it convenient.
Yeah.
It's the second annual one they are doing.
So when does your TV thing start? Your videos for that?
We were gonna do it on the weekend, but it was so smoky here, we just couldn't do anything. So we're gonna start shooting it probably this weekend coming up.
And I haven't read the contract yet, so
Oh, you haven't?
nope. You're gonna send me. I need to check it out. Make sure that it's liable.
Okay.
Have you worked out your agent fee too? How much you getting?
Oh yeah.
No, I mean Eddie. Is that you coming in?
No, not yet. No.
No. Okay.
No?
And you wanted an American money too. Keep that in
Of
mind.
course. Well, no, I'll take Canadian money. This way I get to go up there,
Yeah, well, that's true.
Yeah. Spend some of my moolah up there too.
So make sure if you're just coming in, you're checking everybody's channel out and also sharing out your channel. You could share it out in mine with hashtag #defun. Clock is hashtag clock. Eddie's is hashtag ELS. And Mike's is hashtag fam.
And I'm nothing.
Nothing.
I got to set that up one of these days. So.
There should be a hashtag nest.
Yeah, exactly.
NEST.
I'm posting it now, Kenny. There you go.
Hey, Will. What's up?
Hey, Together We Travel. Welcome in.
Hello.
And Rose TV. Welcome in.
Hey, Eddie, how do y'all do that little subline on the morning that tells you the hashtag underneath your name?
When you go into the when you do your stream, you will on the it's a different box that comes in, well, when you go into the StreamYard, you have your picture, you have your for your name, and then underneath you put something else. But it's on the StreamYard.
Oh, so there's two lines then under it. And
Yeah.
Oh, I never even noticed that.
The boxes that you could, but that's
It's got a little
mostly-
subline. You can put hashtag clock for mine and hashtag
and then underneath,
for yours.
Hey, Barry Brain. Welcome in.
It's your brain.
Hey,
What's
Brain.
up?
Hey, Brain.
You get to
And coffee
find the
walk.
identity in October.
Hey, Coffee Walks and whatever. Welcome in.
Hey, coffee walks
guys.
and whatever.
They're from Canada. They're your neighbor, Mike and Rihanna.
Manitoba.
Manitoba.
I know. I was watching their live the other night. I couldn't believe how late it was, and it was still like bright and sunny.
Mike, Bruce is telling you how.
Yep, let's see it.
Okay.
You have to enable it in settings for that to work. Oh, okay.
Have to take a look.
Yeah, I want to try doing that too.
Hey, Mount Eddie, living free, zip codeless.
What you saying? Sound like you're cursing somebody out.
And
And then he got scared and shut it up.
then he muted it. He's yelling at somebody.
Yeah.
He was saying, Mel Nettie living free zip codeless. Up top. He's one of the people in the chat that just came in.
So yeah, so your hours up there in Canada, it's pretty late at night.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Yeah. I was like, whoa, what time is it?
So what time does it get dark?
He's 2 hours behind us.
About 10:30ish.
Yeah. You're
Kind of
a
like
lot
Alaska,
like Alaska. Yeah.
Yeah, I could never go to bed early there because I have to have it dark. I can't sleep when it's still light outside. Or I need some
Cruise nuts.
dark blinds. Bye, cruise nuts. Have fun on your vacay.
Have a good one, Cruise
Good
Nuts.
one.
Yeah. So, Kenny, your road trip starts when? Tonight?
Friday.
Wow.
Friday
Wow,
morning.
Friday.
Friday morning, bright and early, like 3 a.m. in the morning.
Woo.
And I should be in Spruce Pine, North Carolina sometime Friday afternoon.
So where do you live
Like
in
that,
Michigan?
I'm not sure, huh?
Where do you live in Michigan? What
Well,
part?
I'm actually just visiting right now in Michigan. I'm in Port Huron, Michigan.
Oh, okay.
I'm right where the thumb is at.
Right.
So, I'm only like 5 minutes from the border of Canada.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Oh.
So, yeah.
So, Coffee Walks and Whatever says right now about 9:30 the sun sets. In the summer, it will be 11.
Hey, Warmstrong Adventures, Bill.
Hey,
Hey, Bill.
Warmstrong, welcome in.
Hey, Bill.
Bill, did you book another cruise? Inquiring minds want to know. Or is it still October, your next one?
Speaking of cruise, I've got one coming up November the 11th through the 16th, 2023 on the Carnival Sunshine. Going to Nassau, Bahamas and Half Moon Cay. And it's on the it's going out of Charleston, South Carolina. Right now it's called the we're trying to come up with a unique name for the cruise instead of calling it the 4-Man and Destinations. We're trying to come up with a different type of unique name for it.
Sherry can help you with that.
Why are you saying me, Eddie?
Because you picked mine.
Oh,
Oh, you see?
let me think on it,
There you go.
Kenny. Maybe it's the Sunshine Cruise, right?
Yeah, it's on the Carnival Sunshine is what it is. And it's gonna be my very first time ever being on this cruise ship. I haven't been on it before, and it's also gonna be my first one I've ever hosted as a group cruise. I've never hosted a group cruise before.
Nothing to it, buddy. Nothing to it.
So yeah, it's gonna be me and Destinations Delight hosting this group cruise. And if anybody is interested in this group cruise and booking it, get a hold of Destinations Delight at destinationsdelight96@gmail.com. And she can hook you right up with all your booking needs because she is the TA for this cruise. Not only for this cruise, but she books other cruises as well. So
And that one's out of Charleston, right?
Charleston, South Carolina. Yep.
No. Yeah. Reach out if you're interested.
Yep.
And so, Mike and Rihanna, are you driving down or are you flying down for the?
We're flying down.
I'll say that would be a long drive because you're in Western Canada, right?
Yeah.
Like 3 days
Now
too,
it's
just to get
about
on there.
13 hours to fly.
13 hours to fly?
Whew.
Where are you going to?
Wow.
Tampa.
13 hours to get to Tampa from Canada?
Wow, I
Wow.
didn't realize it was that long.
Which direction they going? Around the other way around the world?
I have no idea.
Remember, it's also the time change too.
Yeah.
Well, that's
From
yeah.
so it
Yeah.
makes a difference.
Hey, Fearless. Welcome in, Fearless Rambler.
Hey, Fearless Rambler,
Hey, Fearless.
George.
That's like that flight that Have Luggage Will Travel took the other day. They left Mississippi to get to Miami, and they had a stop in Baltimore. That makes no sense whatsoever.
Wow.
So me, a lot of my flights I either end up in Texas or Chicago. So it was just weird.
Hey, Fearless,
I'm going to Miami.
I'm gonna put the link in here if you want to pop on here. Yeah, that's crazy. 13 hours. Well, you got to think from here to California or Seattle, it was probably like a 6-hour flight. Do you have a layover anywhere?
So far we've seen about 2 or 3.
Oh, that's why. Also,
Yeah.
You might be there a couple hours.
Seattle was only 6 direct, so that would be another 6 hours if you didn't have another layover somewhere.
I left when I was working in San Francisco. They didn't book my flight until the night before. So I left at 5 o'clock in the morning in San Francisco. I didn't get to Brooklyn till 2 a.m. I went to 7 different airports because I waited for the last minute to book the flight, and they went the cheapest route. So I was everywhere. I even spent 5 hours in Miami, the Miami airport, just chilling, which I didn't mind because I got to eat some Cuban food and hang out on there, But still, by the time I got home at 2 o'clock in the morning, I didn't want to hear anything. I mean, just came in, dropped there all my luggage, and Alice woke up because she was waiting on me. And then I think we spent like 2 hours just chatting away and talking because I was going to be home for the next 2 weeks anyway. So, it wasn't too bad, but all day affair, flying everywhere.
Welcome in, just doing our best.
I was getting ready to say the same thing.
Yep.
Armstrong said it's only a 5.5 hour flight from Miami to Seattle. That seems short.
Because
time zone. It's a direct flight too.
So. Yeah.
I mean, it normally takes me for a direct flight from Baltimore to Vegas 5.5 hours.
Yeah, from New York LaGuardia to California was between 5.5 and 6. It's also with the time zones change. We made one stop. That was it, either in Arizona or Chicago. Yeah, hop in another plane and keep going. I did a lot of Southwest that way out of LaGuardia. I was piling up on points.
Armstrong, you want to come on?
Hello, just doing our
best. You in forever. So Eddie, who's running the morning show this week? I haven't had a chance to even hop on there. Who's running that?
The later one at 9 a.m.?
Yeah, the 9 a.m.
Z, me, and Scott from the Mustard Drill. So we'll be there till Friday, and then Jeremy and Cheryl are supposed to be back next Monday.
I did see there's good internet on that ship. Not that they probably got the internet package, but it's good to know that there's. I think it has Starlink on there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. The huddles keep dropping lives. Howie Cruz keeps dropping lives.
When the huddle was there was no break whatsoever. At no point did it ever stutter.
That's good to know because we're going to be on there in August. My wife's got to work, so
good.
Yeah, they said there's been no complaints with it, Crow's Nest, that it's worked great. And it is Starlink, they said.
Yeah, Starlink's supposed to be very good. So
it's supposed to be, but we went on Breakaway. Excellent. Ton of us doing lives at the same time. Then you go on Wonder of the Seas, and it has it, and it was terrible when I tried to do it.
Independence of the Seas had it, and it was excellent. We didn't have any issues. So I guess it just depends on the ship. I don't know.
Yep.
Or where they at and stuff like that. Who knows?
Fearless Ramber took about eight with stops from SLC to Miami with stops last week. Took 13 hours with a broken plane.
Mm.
Mm.
Look
Who's
who
gonna
is
fly on the broken
here! Woohoo!
Hey, everybody.
What's
Hey,
up, Bill?
Armstrong Adventures, Bill.
How's everybody doing?
Good.
Good.
Bada bing, bada boom. What's
Welcome
up,
in,
man?
Bill.
How you doing?
I'm doing
You
good.
missing the seas already, Bill?
I am. I wish I could book a cruise. I'm still trying to pay. I got 3 other cruises to finish paying off. And then Eddie's cruise.
Oh, right.
I want to do that one. I haven't booked it. Nothing,
Yeah.
written in stone yet, but I'd
Sweet,
like to
sweet,
do that one.
sweet.
There's so many of
Welcome,
them out
sir.
there.
Are you doing the Alaska cruise in 25?
That's the plan. I love the Alaska cruise. I love. I mean, 7 days, 8 days in Alaska is great. I love it.
Yeah, we're doing a balcony. We booked it a couple weeks ago.
I probably will do a balcony. Normally, I do a like an interior room, but Alaska is one of those places that I think I want a balcony.
That's
Just like a
normally me too. But then my wife got on here with Bruce the other night.
Yeah,
and Bruce was saying you can see polar bears and you can see whales.
No.
And she's like, "We're getting a balcony."
It's just weird with the balcony for Alaska. Like you go to bed in Seattle and it's just, I don't know, just normal life, right? And the next morning you wake up and you just open your blinds and it's like you're like in a movie set somewhere. It's like, whoa.
Right.
Yeah. If I did
That's the only-
Alaska again, I would totally do a balcony.
That's the only time I recommend like a balcony. I mean, again, unless you like to be alone and want to sit out there and read your book or have a drink on the balcony or something like that. I'm a people person, so I always go up to the Lido deck or to some of the bars. So I'm never in the room. But Alaska would be one you wake up, you'd go out, you want to get out there and see, in your pajamas and go look out at nature.
Yeah.
And not only that, there
or
was
in a
some
morning
nights
quickie.
that it was warm enough for me to even leave the door a little cracked open and get fresh air in our room. It was nice. Like
When I just got back, it wasn't cold at all. I mean, again, when I say it wasn't cold, 50 to 60 degrees.
Right.
I had a hoodie on, and then I carried a jacket with me just in case it got a little cool out of the sun. Every time I go, though, this is the second time I've been, and every time I go, they say, "Oh, weather has never been this good." It's only sprinkled on me one time in 14 days in Alaska. It's always been sunny and clear, pretty much.
Well, Shannon just posted something the other day when they were in Juneau. It was like 74 degrees.
Yeah, I think she had a T-shirt on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think last week it was 74 pretty much every day in Juneau.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. So, yeah. I mean, like I said, we slept 1 or 2 nights with our door open.
Hey, Clark. Bruce says, don't blame him.
Yeah, I've seen it. I started laughing.
Law
Totally
Jones, when
wrong.
you're going through the interior passageway, you just sit on your balcony and just let it roll by. Mhm.
Yes.
Are you talking
Yeah.
about the June 2025, Mike, Clark?
Yeah.
We looked at it too, but it's summer, so we don't cruise in the summer. Well, you never know.
That'll be the most expensive cruise I ever booked.
Yes. It
Yeah,
get
I'm
expensive.
crying.
May
see
and
the excursion.
September for Alaska are usually cheaper than
They're
June
half
and
price.
July.
2 weeks before that cruise, we looked it up. 2 weeks before, half price.
Well, I heard they're going to push it into October this year, first week or 2 of October, to try to make up for lost revenue.
Oh wow.
They started early on this end too.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. They started early and they're going to stay later. So.
You
Hey,
see what
B
the-
Birds, I
what-
don't think we said hi to you. Welcome in. Welcome in.
Hello,
Hello.
B Bergs.
Bird.
Check out the comment. I like that. Ronnie, you like that one too.
What was that?
Oh, his comment in there.
comment, yeah.
It says, here it is. I tell everyone in the elevator that if you like their toes, they need to make room for me and the scooter.
Yeah, there you go.
Exactly.
But actually, it's funny because I finally ran over somebody's toes on the last cruise, and that was because I was talking with him, and his foot, he didn't purposely, but his foot was like slid under the wheel. So then I went to take off, and I drove over his toe, and he was like,
Oh.
you got to keep your feet under yourself, not under my wheel. So.
Right.
He ran me over with his walker.
I did hit somebody purposely in one of the elevators. They didn't want to move, and I'm like, "Oh, I need a little bit more." Move.
Mhm.
Yeah, and oops.
Yeah, people
sorry.
can be rude to people in, like walkers or scooters and kids, and they can be rude. I mean, it's
Yes.
like just take a step back.
Yep. You got that right.
So Bill, did they have the same food the whole month? Like, what did they just every week? It was the same
Every
food, or did
day, the first 22 days, every day in the main dining room, the food was different every day.
Oh, that's
Ooh,
good to know.
They never repeated a meal. Now they might have had combinations of mashed potatoes, but every meal was different. I was pleased with the main dining room. Every meal was different.
That's good, because that's what I thought about. I was like, I wonder every week if they have the same menu, they're just rotating in and out. But that's good to know that they change it out.
They brought back old favorites and things like that. They probably had lobster on 2 nights, like a couple of elegance. I don't eat lobster, so I'm not 100% sure. So they probably had lobster on two or three nights.
Yum, yum,
Lobster's
yum,
something
yum.
I could take or leave. It doesn't everybody says it tastes like shrimp. Well, shrimp tastes better than lobster to me. So
Okay.
I'm gonna eat shrimp. I might try it.
And it all depends too where you get it from. Because lobster from New England, it's much better than lobster from Florida. It tastes way better.
Why is that, Eddie? I don't eat seafood. Why is that?
Because of
The
the water.
water.
Yeah, the water.
Water. Okay.
Yeah.
Different
The
water.
cold water.
So, Bill, would you go back on the Luminosa again, or?
I go on any cruise ship. So see that. I mean, was it one of my favorite ships? No, but because of the itinerary, it was one of my favorite cruises.
Yes.
Mhm.
So, but the ship itself, it's you probably don't know much about Carnival, but it's a Spirit class ship, which is the Spirit is a Spirit class ship. It's an older ship. It's not a large ship, easy to get around. I had no problems with it, but it was an older ship. When you go on like a Oasis class ship, there's a ton of things to do. Well, here, there's live music, there's comedy clubs, and there's outside, and that's kind of it.
Yeah.
But I mean, did it look sort of like a Carnival ship on the interior? I mean,
to me, it did. The layout was a little different. You had like the casino was on the second floor. So Lido, the second floor had like the guest services and where you came in at, and then you had the third floor had some comedy clubs and Pixels, and those are the only 2 floors that really had anything other than the Lido deck.
Oh, okay.
It may not have been as gaudy as some of the the Splendor, some of the older ships.
Right.
May not have been as gaudy, but it still had it looked like a Carnival ship.
Right. So it's kind of like staying at a different Holiday Inn. It still, has the
Right.
similarity,
Yeah. Nice, very nice.
But again, I enjoy every cruise. Even if I say something like that, I still enjoyed the cruise. The cruise was great. Very, very rarely, I don't think I've ever really complained about a whole cruise.
So, do you think you would? I'm like interviewing you, Bill. Do you think you would take another whatever it is, what's it called when you go across?
Trans-Pacific cruise.
Yeah, Trans-Pacific.
In a heartbeat. In a heartbeat. I loved it. And again, when you're on the ship like for 22 days, you get to know people. And other than like 7 days, even if you do a back-to-back, you do 7 days, everybody gets off the ship, another group comes on. So now you're meeting new people. Well, this was like just a whole group of people. And, you met your buddies to play cards or go to the casino or go to the bar, or go to karaoke. You became closer. So it's a lot of fun.
Let me know next time you do another one.
I will. Next time I get a good deal from Carnival, I'm on it. I look almost every day.
Just don't tell his wife.
Uh-oh. Wife has to come too, Clock. Uh-oh.
She can't take all that many days.
Well, yeah.
I'll take
I mean, that is
115.
one of the problems. And the internet wasn't good enough, especially once we left Australia in the middle of the Pacific. The internet wasn't good enough to work. Matter of fact, they closed down. You couldn't buy an internet package because they couldn't guarantee the internet, so you had to buy it daily. But they gave it to you at the discounted rate that you would get if you bought it before you cruise.
Okay.
So I mean, they would try to be fair about that. But
That's good. Yeah. So did they have? Was it Starlink or it wasn't Starlink?
no, it wasn't Starlink. And then we only had it held 2,900 people, and there's only 1,900 people on the ship. A lot of older people. A lot of people weren't using the internet. Probably, it wasn't bad most of the time. The best internet I ever had was on Mardi Gras.
So
I was on the beach. What is it? Mahogany Bay.
Mm-hmm.
I was on the beach using the ship's Wi-Fi. Yeah, it was the best internet I ever had.
nice.
And that was before Starlink. So hopefully, knock on wood, they're getting a Starlink on these ships, and it'll be better.
Yep.
I'm just worried with everybody
Probably
getting on
should. They're
Starlink.
Carnival. It's owned by Carnival, right? It's Carnival. Yeah, so they should be getting Starlink.
They should be, and it's one of their prime ships. So
I'm just
But they
worried
did-
about it. All of them going to Starlink, whether it'll overload that system. I don't know how that works.
I don't either. Hopefully not.
Yeah. Well, that's good. I'm glad you had a good time. I wish we all could go on that. That'd be
Yeah.
fun. A group cruise for 20-something days. That would be awesome.
No, it was also nice. You got to spend time with your son too.
Well, my son met me on the Alaskan part. That was 7 days.
Right.
So yeah, I mean, we had a blast. And that was his whole thing. He loves Alaska. I mean, he's not really big on cruising. He likes cruising. And the 22 day he couldn't take off work, but all the other cruises, it's like no. But the Alaska one, it's like, yeah, I'm going. I'll find a way.
So does he live in Seattle?
My son, no, he lives here just outside Detroit with me.
Oh, okay.
So then right now your next one's October so far.
Yes, October. Then the Jubilee. Hold on, who's listening? The Jubilee. in December. And
So
then
good. Maybe we'll
the
meet
second
you
season.
then on Eddie's secret booze cruise next
I
year.
really want to go on there. There's people, Mike and Rihanna are going to be on it. There's so many people that I want to meet. And again, I'm not. I really don't care about the ships. Only a few ships. The Icon of the Seas, Wonder of the Seas, and things like that. That I want to see the ship. I really just want to meet the people.
And also, it's gonna be in Tampa, and I know you like Tampa. That's 2 shots right there.
But Tampa, if I moved any place from now, I would move to that area. I love Tampa area.
There you go.
Ooh, I smell poop.
That's where I am.
Yeah, I smell poop.
Nobody pooped nowhere. I just don't know.
Uh-oh.
Somebody's getting yelled at.
Eddie, did you finally poop?
That's Kenny.
Somebody's getting
He just deleted it.
a maggot.
Too
I'm
funny.
hungry.
I want it when the Utopia comes out.
Yes.
That's
See,
the one I want to try to get on when they announce it. I mean, I don't know what the rates are going to be. If they're going to be like the Icon, then forget it.
look at Mike, bragger. Now, Mike, you're going on MSC's new ship, right?
Yep.
I'm thinking about that one. When is that?
That is April 12th, 2025.
See, I'm thinking about that one because that sounded great too.
Yep. And it's cheap. I mean, you can't beat that. And they had the free drinks and Wi-Fi, and they're still running that right now. So
I'm gonna look into it.
I think I paid $1,700. Free
And
drinks
where
and
is that out of again?
Miami.
Was
Miami.
that a
Oh,
balcony
Miami.
1,700 or is that an interior?
I did an interior, I think.
Okay, for 2.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm thinking about that one. I heard it mentioned on some other chat or whatever, and I thought about it. I said, yeah, I'm gonna have to get in touch with Mike and find out about that one.
I was trying to do a group cruise on it, and but they won't let me set it up as a group.
Oh,
because they said I guess because it's a brand new ship, they won't let it do it for at least the first sailing. They won't let you do it.
Yeah,
but you can do 14-day on that. Like MSC makes it easy to where you can do a 7-day or 14-day right off. You can book it right that easy.
Wow.
And the 14-day was like $3,600, so it's a little less than twice what you pay.
Right.
I've never been on MSC. Have you?
That'd be the first time.
Yeah, that'd be my first time if I make it.
And you can they'll status match you. So I'm hoping by then I'll be diamond with Royal, and then I'm going to go ahead and match it up to MSC.
I looked at it, and they take you down one level. Well, at least for Carnival. I don't know about how they do with Royal.
I think it's all of them.
But with they go down one level. Whatever their top level is, you go down one level.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't even think they recognized Carnival. So.
They did.
Did they?
Yep, they did. Well, they used to. I don't know if I haven't looked into it lately. So.
Right.
Well, have you already went on one, Bill?
No, I just looked. I was thinking about it at one time, and I looked at it, and I knew they did a status match.
I was asking because the status match thing only lasts for 2 years or 3 years. So if you go on one and you status match, you have to go on another one within 3 years, or else you lose it.
From the airport, they gotta get.
So, Clock, is that where all your points are with Carnival or Royal?
Royal. I have, with this cruise in June, I'll be 60 points. So 80 puts me at diamond.
Nice.
Nice.
And I'll have the Wonder. I'll have the hopefully Utopia, and then I'll have the Harmony in January of 25. So I should have my that should be 21 points right there. So that'll put me up to diamond.
Okay, bragger.
Well, I'm just.
So how do they reward the points? Is it on a daily thing or like
daily
Carnival?
thing?
Yeah. And you need 80 to get diamond?
Yep.
Wow. It's like 200 on Carnival. So.
Well, there's different things. There's diamond plus, and then there's pinnacle.
Okay.
Pinnacle's 700.
All right.
Diamond plus is 130, I think.
Mm-hmm.
But regular diamond, you still get like 3 drinks free a day, 3 or 4 drinks free a day.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's about all I drink anyway.
Mm-hmm.
There's there's one guy that lives on Royal Caribbean.
Yeah, he goes by Super Mario.
So he's like the highest points that you can even get. Yeah, he works from the ship and he lives on the ship. He has his own business, and they set him up like a little desk out by the pool, and works from there. And that's the life.
Yeah.
Bruce said he did a status match.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So where are your points, Crow's Nest? Are you with Carnival?
Carnival. Yeah, Carnival. So we finally made it up to platinum, which we really like because they do the laundry. So
yes.
Now we don't have to pack as much.
And I can't wait for that too.
And especially these new ships they're coming out with, like Mardi Gras and Celebration. They don't even have a laundry on them anymore.
They don't.
You gotta send out your stuff if you want to clean. So.
Oh, so you could, on the smaller ships, you can do your laundry on them?
Yeah, they got laundry like Panorama. They got a laundry on there, and so it's only been since Mardi Gras.
That was one thing with the Luminosa. It didn't have a laundry.
No, they didn't have one either, huh?
So for 22 days, luckily, I had status, so I was able to get free laundry.
Right.
But no, they didn't even have a laundry room.
Yeah.
So you didn't have an iron room or a laundry room.
Yeah.
But say that's a lot of inside out and backwards.
Yeah. Well, people were paying, but you had a lot of. You probably had 800 people or so that were diamond or platinum on that cruise. So a lot of people were getting free laundry.
Yeah.
And I guess the other people, I guess they were paying or whatever.
Yeah, 22 days. That's a long time to not do laundry.
So are you're platinum, Bill?
Oh no, I'm diamond.
Are you giving that to Dalton now?
Which one's higher?
Diamond.
Oh, okay.
Or Carnival.
Okay. So Diamond, do you see any kind of discounts on cruises, or is it more for the casino?
I think things I see I believe are from the casino. So I don't really know. I mean, every time I get a really good deal, it's from the casino. I don't see anything special from being a diamond.
I got you.
Only thing that's special from them is they have these diamond parties where you get free drinks and they give you beers and you take them back to your room and things like that. But nothing special. I'd rather have the 3 drinks a day from whatever cruise line did that.
Royal. Royal does that too, though. They do the parties and they do 3 drinks a day. It doesn't count towards your.
The law said they reduced the amount of laundry for diamond people to 1 bag.
I mean, unless they did it within the last week or so, they haven't.
Yeah.
The 22-day and the 7-day, I did plenty of laundry. Never
We'll be
was
platinum
charged.
next January. They'll be checking out the other lines.
No, I mean with platinum, like if you're on a 7-day, I get three bags of laundry. My wife gets 3 bags, so you can pretty much spread that out over the week.
Right.
So,
Oh, good cruise bet.
Not till the 4th. But I'm not going up tomorrow.
I wanted to let you know, thanks for having me up. I need to get ready to go be on another live stream at 7:30.
Okay, thanks for coming in, Kenny.
And
Bye, Kenny.
Yeah, Kenny.
Destination Delight wanted me to apologize. She did not mean to say that while I was up on the live stream.
Get out.
I'm so sorry.
She
you're
did
not.
not know that I was up. She did not know that I was up on a live stream. So yeah.
Okay, bye.
All right, thanks for having me up.
Take
Bye,
care.
guys.
Lori
Okay.
Barber says Carnival doesn't really have a good
Take care, Ken.
loyalty program.
No, I agree with Lori. There's not a whole lot to it. You get a like a brunch in the like steakhouse, and they put it on for you. It's not necessarily in the steakhouse, but they have like a menu like they would have in the steakhouse, and the parties you have the diamond party, diamond platinum party, where you get the free drinks. But again, that's like while you're there. And again, what are you gonna pound down 4 or 5 rum punches in an hour?
did they give you any kind of decent gift? I mean, the last time they gave us like koozies for our
they just changed it. It's been a year, and they've been giving out these koozies.
Yeah, right.
This one they gave out a fanny pack.
Okay, yeah.
They gave out a fanny pack.
That's something I need too.
They used to give out really good gifts that I always used.
Yeah, back
And
before
now
I was platinum, they gave out the good stuff,
I wind up giving them all away to people. I see like a blue card or somebody who just started cruising, and I give them the gift, and they love it. Oh, that's a nice gift. Okay.
Yeah.
So,
I think Royal gives you a day of internet too when you're done.
Embarkation, their mom got a fanny pack last week.
Yeah. And that's at 80 days, Mike?
80, yeah.
See, I'd rather have that than give me the free laundry and the internet.
So at 80 is the one,
and the free drinks.
Hey,
Yeah,
M&T, welcome in.
is the next. 120 or 130 is the next one, and you get one more drink a day. So I think it goes from 4 to 5 drinks a day.
Oh, well, nice.
And I think you get 2 days of internet or something like that.
I may look into them then.
Does that include like you want a fancy coffee or a milkshake or anything like that, or is it strictly alcohol?
I think it's anything you want.
Yeah.
And a lot of times, like I've seen it personally, the bartender sees that you're a diamond or whatever,
Right.
they don't put it towards your thing. So
Right,
you can
right.
get more than 4 or 5 a day.
Right.
They also have a diamond club, I think, don't they? Or is it
They do.
platinum where you have a free happy hour or something on
Yep.
Royal?
That's what I was saying. They, even though what's it called still does the they say that Carnival does the happy hour or whatever where you get free drinks.
Mm-hmm.
Royal does the same thing. Plus you get your 4 drinks.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they don't give a gift though. That's really their gift. I don't
What
think
No, I
gift
don't think
is-
so.
The
you don't
gift
get
is
like
not
a
very
fanny
good.
pack or anything like
Yeah.
that.
They can keep the fanny pack.
The only thing, Bill, they did take away I got my email today or yesterday. They took away the jazz bar or whatever and made it a non-smoking 2-story casino now or something. The
But somebody
second
said
floor.
they had the jazz in Central Park though.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So
Yeah, they did that. I told you that.
Mike,
They
okay,
put
yeah,
the
Mike.
Jazz in Central Park. Yep.
Yeah, because I got the email yesterday that they have now made the second floor part of the casino non-smoking, and I'm like, second floor? What they move?
Second floor. What ship?
I got it for all of them. I got a Royal Caribbean email, like a generalized email saying, "Hey, we have now made a non-smoking section on the second floor of our ships."
Well, Carnival took a lot of
All
the
of them.
bars out of their casinos. So.
I mean, that's what they talked. That's what they talked about doing. They've been pushing that smoke-free casino, but even when I was on there, they really weren't getting anybody in there. The only time you'd get anybody in there was when they did a promotion that they give away money. Your name would get called if you were playing in that casino, and that's it. And on Wonder, it's only like maybe 30 machines and 4 tables. It's nothing to it. It's very small.
I mean, I know people don't like smoking and things like that, but smoking, gambling, drinking, they kind of all go together.
Yeah.
And for whatever reason, and when you try that non-smoking, they've tried it before. It just doesn't really work.
I'm not a smoker. I don't like being around smoke that much, but I want to be in the environment of people having fun and the excitement of roulette and craps and stuff like that. I like hearing that stuff.
But celebrities' casinos are all non-smoking, so maybe that's why Royals. I mean, they own celebrities, so maybe I don't know. Maybe that's why. I don't know, but at least they're leaving smoking in there too, right? So you could have your option.
Yeah,
I guess.
And I've noticed, like on the newer ships, like Panorama, Mardi Gras, ventilation's a lot better too.
Yes.
Not as
they
smelly.
had to do that because of COVID and all.
Well, yeah, but I mean, this was before even that. I mean, you didn't smell the smoke as much. If you're on the non-smoking side, you're not smelling it that much coming over. So
I got you.
Well, the Luminosa on one side of the table it was smoking, on the other side it was non-smoking. It's like, are you kidding me? I said, I just wanted to make sure. It's like, where the pit boss is. If you're on one side, it's smoking. On the other side, it's non-smoking.
Oh, okay. So the ring.
So it's you got that ring.
One side of the ring is smoking. One side of the ring is not. Okay.
Yep. So you mean like a crap table? Part of it's smoking, part of it's not.
No. Just from where the pit bosses are. Not necessarily the pit bosses. Pit bosses for like the blackjack and things like that.
Oh, okay.
That kind of divides the smoking from non-smoking.
Right.
Yeah. First, when you said that, I thought you meant one table.
Yeah, no. I worded that poorly.
So I do have a question for Carnival since I'm going on Carnival. Their casino, how does that work? Do you cash out or do they just put the money on your card?
You cash out.
Yeah, you should cash out.
Okay. Because I know, some places they'll just put the credit on your card. I didn't know if you just cash out and you get your ticket out of the machine or how that worked.
But you have, if you don't cash out, you get like a bank account thing going, and you can just draw money off that the next time you're playing.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Bank.
When you start up, you can put in cash, However, when you cash out, they're going to cash it to your casino bank.
Oh, so you don't get like a ticket that says, "Hey, here's your $5."
No.
Ah, see,
No.
that's what Royal does.
No, it goes to your bank, and then you draw it off your bank. I thought you meant like at the end of the cruise, you have to cash out at the cashier.
But
Okay,
Royal
so
has a
then-
regular casino.
So let's just say you won $200, right?
And cash
And
out.
now that's on your card. At the end of the cruise, it just is a balance.
Well, you have to cash out at the casino cashier before you get off.
Ah, okay.
And they give you $200. So.
They give you $200.
Okay. So you
I
have
wanna
to
know
make
how
sure
many
you
people
do it
forget
the
to
night
cash out.
before, then, right? Because the casino obviously is closed on the
Yeah,
day.
and they'll tell you what time you got to collect it by. Also, they'll say the cashier's closing at such and such a time. So,
And the line is long.
yeah. Hey,
They said, I wonder how many people just say, forget it. I'm not even going to cash it out. How much money they make off of that?
Well, I think what I would do is every night when I'm done gambling for the night, I'd cash it out that night and then get the cash, right? And then if I go to the casino the next day, do the same thing. So I'm not stuck in that long line.
actually, that's the way I do it. If I win, obviously, if I lose, I don't have to.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
I'm counting that I'm winning.
Yeah. Well, we all count on that. So, until reality sets in.
Oh, goodness. Yeah, because I know Royal, they just like print you out a ticket at the, like you press cash. When you cash out, it gives you a ticket and you go to the next machine and put that ticket back in.
Like a regular casino.
Right. Yep. Just like a regular casino. So.
No, Carnival puts it back
Lugo,
on.
you're quiet over there. I haven't heard you this quiet, and I don't know. I can't tell you what's going on over there.
Letting everybody chat. Sorry.
Oh, CruiseBet said they'll send you a check if you don't cash it out. As
Oh.
far as I know, Royal does not do that. Royal
It
collects
depends. It also depends on how much it is, because if it's under a certain amount, they'll donate it to St. Jude. They won't bother.
Yeah, if it's under $10, they donate it.
Yeah, I think
I
so.
got you.
Sherry, see, they're talking about casino. I don't do casino, so
Oh, I didn't know you didn't do casino.
no
Wow.
title.
You
Although-
should. That's how you might get this $100 cruise that
Although I think Cruz
there,
Bay might get me involved in casino stuff, so
So are the tables on the Celebration hard to get to? The casino tables, or are they pretty full?
On Celebration of the Ship,
Mm-hmm.
when I went, they weren't bad.
Okay.
I mean, you could get. I mean, certain times of day they were crowded, but you could find a seat. They had.
Okay.
I mean, it's a pretty large casino.
Because Royal, some of their ships, it's hard to get to some of those tables. They're
Really?
packed. Yeah. Well, it's the smaller ships. The bigger ships, they have more options. They're bigger casinos, obviously, because it's a bigger ship. But
Well, if you played blackjack, they did up the minimum. It used to be $6. Now it's $10.
well, I heard some of the Royal ships went on the what's the one with the numbers? Roulette. I heard they used to be $5 minimum, but now I heard some of the ships went to 10 on Royal.
Yeah. I heard the same thing.
Yeah. So I don't know if it's going up across the fleet or what, but yeah, Lori Barber says finding a low-cost table is hard. Yeah, I'm sure they're making up for when they were closed, and they're trying to make up the money that they've lost. And
I know the first couple times I went on a cruise, I could have sworn they had like $1 or $2 blackjack when they do like the special day, like learn how to play blackjack and all. And now it's like 5 or 10. So I know it's more than what it used to be, but and I don't think I ever seen a $5 table throughout the time that I was on the last couple ships that I've been on. Any of the Oasis class.
But that's even here, the Hard Rock. I heard their blackjack has gone up too. Like it used to be a $5-10 on Sunday, and now I heard it's like $25 to $50 minimum.
Wow.
I got MGM National Harbor, and their prices are outrageous. That's where my wife works, and it's on a Saturday and Sunday. I think it's a minimum of 50. And it's just no, I'm good.
Hey, cruising on the high seas and travel. Welcome in. Yeah, so I don't even think it's just the cruise ships. I think it's all casinos in general. I mean, look how expensive Vegas is now to go to and how cheap it used to be. It's crazy. And then the hotels, right? They send you, you can get a special for $25 a night. And then by the time you pay the resort fee and all the taxes and everything else, you're over almost $200.
Oh, hey, Bill. This is another thing. I don't know how much you go out to Vegas. With Royal Caribbean's loyalty program, when I hit this next level, 54 points or whatever. So when I take my next cruise, I'll become Emerald or Platinum or whatever. I become Gold with MGM. So there's no more resort fees when I go to any of their MGM.
Oh, that's nice. That's $39, $49 a night.
Yeah. Well, actually, it's they up those too. So it's the ones in Vegas are anywhere from 39 to 69, depending on like if you stay at the Aria or Bellagio, it's 69.
Wow.
And then it goes down from there.
You know, Carnival's got some tie-in too with the different casinos, like Caesars and stuff like that. Whatever status you have with them, they'll recognize that in the casino as well. But Royal sounds like it's got a much better deal if you don't have to pay the resort fee. So.
That's a great deal right there.
Yeah.
Royal's where it's at. Just kidding. I don't know. I need to see Bill's opinion after he goes on an Oasis ship.
Oh, I can tell you right now. Pretty much. I mean, just looking at it. I mean, there's as far as ship wise. See, they go to the same destinations. Mm-hmm. And I'm being a cheap guy because I don't need the fancy stuff and all this other stuff. So if we're both going to Grand Turk, well, we're both going to have the same experience, but it's how you get there. Well, I've been to Grand Turk so many times. I've been to Cozumel. I've been to all these places. Now I want to experience the ship, and I think the Oasis, like I said, the Oasis class ship is like a step above. And again, I've been on an older Royal ship, the Enchantment of the Sea. Mm-hmm. But I mean, again, it was just an old ship, nothing special. Pool. I mean, the food maybe was slightly better, maybe. I thought the people on Carnival were friendlier. But the ship, when they came out with the Oasis class ship, now that was always a game changer. I just never got around to going on one until April of next year. I'll be on one.
It's just certain things that, like, Carnival has the sail away parties that are a lot more fun than a Royal. If you like, when I videotape my Royal ones, you won't see really anybody dancing or anything like that. It'll be a few people, and that's about it. And Carnival looks like everybody I watch do a live from a Carnival ship, it looks like everybody's dancing and having a good time. Well,
I think, and I've only been on like one Carnival, but I think it's the cruise director makes.
Exactly.
And I don't think they're as visible on a Royal ship than they are in Carnival. Like, I've been on a Royal ship that I've never even seen the cruise director. Right?
Exactly. I couldn't tell you who it was.
Well, and again, I will say this. Like Carnival, again, I've been on them a lot. There's only so many wobbles you can do. I'm kind of done with the sail away party. I mean, they play the same songs, same dances. They're all the same. So if you do 10 to 12 carnivals, all the sail aways are the same.
Understand they're doing the same thing on Royal though. You're just like everybody's looking around like nothing's happening.
Yeah, well, see, I'd rather walk around the ship on Royal because again, I could see because I've never been on Royal.
Yeah.
Now, if I've been on 10, 12, 15 Royals, I'd probably be saying the same thing about them.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking forward to. I've pretty much looked at everything I can see on the Oasis class ship because I've been on so many. I can't wait for Icon.
Yeah.
But I think Icon's going to be almost the same thing. The only difference is that there's going to be, a different, different theme and maybe like more family stuff to do. That's all I think the difference is going to be. I still think they're going to have all the same stuff. Maybe a few different.
I mean, the way they redid the pools and stuff upstairs with the infinity pool for the adults area, and they made the adults area like the whole floor, I think. So that's a little different. And I mean, me and the wife normally stay at the adults area. Now, the only thing we're not going to like is it looks like the adults area is outside as opposed to on Wonder, it has a dome over it and it's temperature controlled. And the wife is a redhead, so she gets burned up if we're outside. So, but I'm sure they'll have plenty of places where you can
so they don't have a solarium, an adult solarium on that ship?
No, because the solarium
that's the best part.
That looks like the best part.
The solarium now is the new Aqua Theater. The Aqua Theater inside. That way, if it's raining or anything, they can still do the shows.
Yeah.
And the Aqua Theater looks pretty cool.
Because that's the best part. Is
it was.
I was looking forward to that. And it's adults only, and just chilling, and they have a bar in there.
I mean. Wait till you go on Wonder and see how good that solarium is. I love that solarium. That's our main reason why we go on Wonder.
My goodness.
I love the Ovation of the Seas solarium. That was amazing too. That sucks. I hope Utopia they keep it. I hope this is
Utopia's the same as Wonder.
Yeah, because that's the best part is the adult solarium. Well, that gives me another reason why I don't care to go on the Icon anytime soon.
I still want to do the Icon. I mean, again.
No, I do too, but I don't want to pay $7,000 and not have a solarium to go into.
Yeah.
I'll pay, my $1,400 and do that, but not $7,000. M&T said I did on the Independence of the Seas more and the Wonder on TV or filming. I saw the cruise director, but on the other hand, I met the captain on Wonder of the Seas.
But again, meeting the cruise director. I mean, what is that? What I don't know what that means because I've met him. Hey, how's it going? Lee, it's nice to meet you. Yeah, it's nice to meet you too. He moves on to the next person. Yeah, it's nice to meet you. I mean, he does that to everybody. So
yeah,
I don't need that anymore. Again, I'd rather I'd rather see more of the ship.
I agree, Cruise Vet. Like this solarium on Ovation of the Seas, they even had one of those shallow pools with the lounge chairs, plunge chairs in it, where you're.
That's the way Wonder is.
Yeah, they had that on the Ovation and the
on the lower section of the Wonder. It has a shallow pool with the white lounge chairs that
you
sit
that's
with
what
your butt in the water.
Had. Mm-hmm.
And you can move them all around if you want to. In case you got a big group of people, you can kind of organize them to where you can put them where you want. And then they have a pool up top, and then two big hot tubs, and then
that's what
the one that hangs off the side.
Yeah, that's what this had too. Sounds like they're making the Quantum and the Oasis kind of the same solarium.
I unfortunately have never been on one of those the Quantum class ship yet.
The only difference is they don't have the Central Park and they don't have the boardwalk, but they have like a big theater like area called something 220. I forgot what it's called, but it's a big theater area and they have like a restaurant, like a walk-up restaurant, like a counter service in there. And
oh, okay.
Yeah, that's really the only big difference. But yeah, they don't have the Central Park or anything like that. So yeah, Bill, I'll have to get your after you get on there, have to get your
Well, and I will say this though, if I was just starting out cruising, and I like to have fun, I like to party a little bit, I would do Carnival every day. I mean, Carnival, because Carnival is, and this is going back a few years when I did Royal, not a bad ship, but it was more like more adult themed. And Carnival, you just people, like the Sellaway party. I mean, there's nothing like a good Sellaway party, especially if you've never done it before or only done it once or twice. There's nothing like a good Sellaway party on Carnival. I mean, just everybody's out there.
That's it, Cruise Vet 270. That's what it's called, 270. And that they do in the 270, they do kind of like the shows with the circus, where they hang down from the ceiling.
Oh, like Circus Soleil.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
They do shows like that in there. Mm-hmm.
But I agree with Bill. I would do Carnival too, especially if I had kids.
Yes.
You try to go on a Disney cruise, forget it.
But I don't know. The
Yeah,
Icon Crow's Nest is supposed to be like targeted for families with kids. So they might be trying to copy a lot of Disney stuff. Well, we don't know; it's not out yet. But they might.
Well, how is it? Because again, it's like Disney World. I mean, I love Disney World.
Right.
I don't want to stand in line for rides. I don't want to stand in line for pools and stuff like that with kids, because you geared these pools for kids. Well, if you got 70,000 kids down there, that's not fun. I'd rather go on Carnival where it's less, probably less geared towards kids, but you can always there's always space for the kids.
Mm-hmm.
And they don't have casinos.
The Icon, they're doing kind of like Disney. They're having like the family suites, right, where you have the 2 bathrooms and and they're having the big kids area with the slides more than they normally would on a normal Royal ship. So I think they're trying to gear towards that target market a little bit more than they would with an Oasis ship or anything like that. So we'll see when it comes out.
Yeah. Plus Disney doesn't have a casino. So.
Yeah, Disney does not have a casino.
Never mind.
Speaking of casino, hey Bill, the cruise you went on, was it open when you were in Hawaii? Because I heard Hawaii you can't gamble, but you were probably in the international waters when you were going through Hawaii.
Well, it wasn't in the ports. Once we got to international waters, in the ports it wasn't open, but it wasn't open at any port.
Because I heard the Carnival, I forgot what it's called, but it's the one that does the Hawaii Islands. Their casino's not open.
World.
Yeah, there's the Norwegian, I guess, doesn't have a casino on there.
That's it. It's Norwegian, not Carnival. Yeah, because they said there's no point in having one because Hawaii, you can't. It's not legal to gamble in Hawaii.
Bill, when we leave out of New Orleans, you're allowed to gamble.
Are you? Even though you're not in international waters?
It stays open. The only issue is your drinks. You pay taxes on your drinks no matter whether you have a drink package or not.
Yeah.
Until you get out past the river.
Okay. And again, I mean, I like to gamble, but the Sellaway, I'm not going to be gambling. I'm going to be watching the cruise down to Mississippi. You're going to have some hardcore gamblers. What time do they open? I mean, I see people lined up waiting for them to turn the machines on. It's like it'll be okay. I mean, the machine will still be there.
Yep.
Yep.
That's what I can tell him, your buddy Bill, because it's all getting all hyped up about going down the Mississippi without playing casino. Said, all it is 8 hours. You could wait.
Yeah, I mean, I would think so, but again, I don't know. I guess there would be something playing poker on. Well, if they had a real poker table, playing poker going down to Mississippi. That's a story.
I guess those river boats wouldn't have casinos, would they? Those paddle boats on the Mississippi.
I never thought about that. Yeah.
Yeah. Can't get your Bart Maverick on without.
Your son? No, I didn't.
I think that's why you're allowed to gamble on the ship, because they had the river boats in Mississippi that are allowed to gamble.
Okay.
T-Dub, it's Taco Tuesday, so I got
Ooh.
I don't know if you can see, but I got tacos. That's the only thing my friend was mad about with Disney. Like they did a Disney cruise, and she said she spent all this money, and the one time she had a babysitter whenever she needed it, she didn't have a casino to go to. She's like, "What was the point of that?"
Like I said, I priced it one time, and it was probably 5 or 6 years ago at least, and it was $12,000 for the 5 of us.
Well,
And I can go on a Royal for roughly $1,000 a person on Oasis class ship in the peak time. So I can do 2.5 Royals for the price of one Disney.
Yikes.
yeah, and I mean, the thing with carnivals, they're tied in with Dr. Seuss. They have that Dr. Seuss breakfast and stuff.
Yep.
And we took our grandkids to that the last time, and they really enjoyed it, And,
Oh, my granddaughter loved it.
Yeah.
I loved it.
yeah, I did too, actually. So.
And that other thing Disney did, they tried to make it a kind of a cruise concept. That what was it? The Galaxy Cruiser or whatever.
Galactic
Star Wars.
Cruiser.
And they're closing it.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah.
It was crazy expensive.
It's $4,000 for 2 days. Who the hell can afford that?
Yeah, but you would have thought that they would have just lowered the price and tried to see
Exactly.
if they could get, but they
Well,
just scratched the whole thing.
Or the other thing is you don't make it the full on out thing. You keep the same theming where somebody can stay at a damn resort. Who's that?
That's me. That's
Oh,
me.
I said nobody moved.
You stay
I
at the
froze.
resort
I'm
for
like-
7 days, and it's got the whole Star Wars theme to it, and maybe have characters walk around every once in a while, and take pictures with them. You don't have to do the whole show 24 hours a day like they had it set up for.
Yeah. Who's on
Yeah.
fire?
But Disney's kind of weird because they may close a park or something there or an area, and they won't do anything with it. Just let it decay away, until they come up with something. And you'd
Yep.
think they'd try to save it somehow or save the materials, but they don't care.
They said it's not enough rooms to do anything else with it because there's only like 100 rooms.
All right. I'll be right back.
And it just started pouring here.
I did want to say something. I think Lori Barber said something about tough to find a seat.
Uh-huh.
Last year when I did a 23-day cruise last year, and it was, everybody got a special deal. They were all like people from the casinos. Something happened on that ship that never happened. I've never seen before anywhere. When the casino opened up, every seat was taken at the tables, and every slot machine was taken. And when I say that, I mean literally everyone was taken. You had to wait in line if you wanted to get a seat at the like a blackjack table, craps, or whatever. You had to wait in line. Slot machines, you had to wait in line. So gamblers, they make a lot of monies off this off the casinos.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was like on when we were on Independence of the Seas in November. It was like that. The first night, people were sitting at the machines and the tables that they wanted when it opened. They were ready to go. Mm-hmm. That's where the money is. It's in the casino.
Apparently.
That and the bar.
Yeah.
Right? So.
What are you talking about, Eddie? Kicking me overboard.
Not you.
Oh, Mickey. Okay.
You don't even look like a Mickey. I'm talking to Cruise Bay. He says, I can see myself doing a Disney cruise, too expensive. I'm not really into anything Disney related. So I said, Ditto, Sergeant. And I say, I end up kicking Mickey overboard if I ever go to a Disney cruise.
I really love going to Disney World and all. I think their parks are great. I think they do a good job of theming stuff and keeping the parks clean and stuff like that. But they just keep wanting to outprice themselves.
They do. It's too expensive.
Hey, Drunken Chef Barbecue, welcome in. I would like to do a Disney cruise just to see their private island and stuff.
Apparently, they're getting ready to build another one.
Oh, really?
That's
that.
from what I heard.
Huh. Well, then their prices are probably going to go up to cover the price of that.
You see that ship they bought? That it's supposed to be bigger than an Oasis class ship. The one that wasn't finished yet.
Yeah. I forget the name of it, but yeah, I saw that.
Yeah. I'm interested to see what they do with that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, maybe if they get enough ships out there, maybe they'll come down on some of the prices, but I don't see them doing that. It's just Disney's greedy when it comes to a lot of things.
So, Lori, though, I'm reading her comment here. Are the casinos open 24 hours or do they close?
Sometimes overnight on like Carnival, they'll leave the cashier closed, but the slot machines stay open. The table games won't be there, but the slot machines will still be open.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I've walked through it like 2 or 3 in the morning, and there's still people sitting at them.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like very few and far between.
Yeah, no, yeah, it's only a few people.
Diehard.
We'll call them diehards.
Yeah.
Good people, I have to get ready to get out of here.
Yeah, we're gonna get off here in a minute too, because I want to take a break before Ocean to Ocean's about to come on, or not about, but they come on at 9, right? It's 9.
Yep.
9
for the Love and Marriage show. So don't forget
Love and
that.
Marriage show, Bill. If you got time,
I plan on being there. I should be there. Love and Marriage.
Well, thanks, Bill, for coming in.
No, thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
Nice seeing you again.
In the flesh.
Great talking to you, Bill. I haven't really talked to you since you're
I haven't really done much since I've been back. I have not gotten back into the YouTube kick. I have not. I haven't really done any lives. It was good to be back up here with people I know, friends and things like that. So
come up with us on Friday or Saturday.
Say it one more time.
I said, come up with us on Friday or Saturday.
I will. What time? What time are you guys there?
We normally do late on Friday and Saturday.
Perfect, because I'm a late person, so perfect.
Yep.
And if you're up Saturday morning, 9:30.
Not good for chances of that. We'll see though.
Wrong time zone.
Well, same time zone. I just don't get up.
No, is it wrong? Aren't they an hour different than you?
No,
Bill and I are the same time.
Oh, really? Oh, okay. I thought Detroit was a different.
Bill's just a night owl.
That's what I always thought, Randy. I thought they were.
All right, I have to get ready to go.
Yeah.
And I will talk to you later.
See you.
Okay, take care, Bill.
All right. So Alice isn't home yet, Eddie?
No, she's out with a group of ladies from the church. They're having.
You're gonna have a late dinner when she gets home.
I already ate, so I'm done.
Oh, okay.
He had his bag of chips.
Yep. I have my nachos. See?
No cookies?
No cookies later.
He's not going to show you the cookies.
So everybody in the chat, make sure you've gone to everyone's channel, checked them out, and what's wrong, buddy? I know it's raining. My dog's freaking out right now because of the rain. And
put him out.
Yeah.
Put him out.
And make sure you share your channel. Mine is #defund to share your channel. Clock is #clock. Eddie is #ELS. And Mike and Rihanna is #FAM. So make
and
sure.
I'm nothing.
Not yet.
But check out Crow's Nest channel.
Yeah. I just put the link up on yours, so hopefully.
You know what, Scrow's Nest? If you go to J&S Adventures channel, they have a tutorial on how to set up Nightbot, and it is free.
Oh, really?
Nightbot's free,
Yeah.
so
All right.
if you want to get it, go check out that video on their channel, and we'll walk you through setting it up.
Oh, perfect. Okay.
Yep, J&S Adventures. And Eddie has that information if you need it. So everybody go check everybody out, and I think we'll go on and end it here. And don't forget, Ocean to Ocean is on at 9 p.m. Eastern time for their Love and Marriage show. And we have 2 people on the panel that will be in that show tonight. Are you guys going to take some pineapples to the show too? Anyhow, so we'll see you all then. And if not, then I will see you either Saturday or Tuesday. Hey, Devil Dog. And then when's your next live, Eddie? Tomorrow morning?
Tomorrow morning. Yep, 7:15 in the morning, Eastern time.
And then clock is on Sunday.
7 p.m. Sunday, Eastern time.
And Mike is on Sunday as well, right,
Yeah,
Mike?
5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
My daily premiere, 9:08 Pacific time, every day.
Well, I gotta go figure out how I can find it.
Yeah, I'm surprised you two couldn't find the Saturday show. So you know, I don't know.
All right. Well, we'll see you all later. Thank you, everybody, for coming in.
Well, thank you. Thanks for having us. Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
See you all later.